here we are. A little bit early, although actually I wonder what would make more sense for a live stream, to be a little early or be a little late. Well, whatever the case may be, there we are, back with Metroid Prime 4. So, as you may have noticed from the stream VOD that I posted here yesterday, we got through about a couple hours of this game. Had a grand old time all the while, although there were some aspects of it which I was unenthusiastic about, let's just put it that way. But, you know what? We're here, we got the game, may as well see what lies within. So, just reached the area where the bike is accessible but not drivable. So, at this point, best thing we can do is just look around and see what we can find throughout here. So, real quick. Alright, that's Tower 1 to Tower 3. Presumably currently locked. Wonder why this one's scannable. Okay, so that's just the marker between them. Nothing too fancy. So I guess then, if you want to proceed, we'll have to go this way. Alright, let's take a look around. Oh, these are special. What are they? Large battery for powering the elevator. Charges using lightning strikes, allowing the elevator to operate while the main generator is offline. That's useful. Lightning storms are that frequent through here, huh? Fair enough. Another transport tube. Moving small cargo, which presumably means we'll be able to mess with that later. Elevator recall terminal. Okay. Alrighty, down we go. It's so pretty. Wonder how much of that's matte painting and how much of it's rendered. Given how old Retro Studios is, I could see either one being possible. Alright, what do we got? Security shutter terminal, okay. And that's the security shutter, presumably. Yep. High voltage electric discharge emitter. Interesting. Gives them a positive charge. Here's viola for transport during manufacturing. Collects free-floating ions created by the deposition process during manufacture. Okay. And what might that be? Not what I was interested in. I'm pretty sure that's just a missile expansion, but let's confirm that real quick. Okay, it is a missile expansion. Did I not scan the first one we came across? To be fair, it's only this annoying me. Alright, looking at the map. You want to take a look, brother?
Well, I was going to comment that you may as well pick up any items that you find, because they will help you.
Oh, okay. Every time I jump on one of these, it drops down further. Interesting, so they've got one of the viola bikes underneath them. Where am I supposed to go? Presumably not. Oh, I could just jump down here. Alright. That does allow me to get further down, although I do wonder at that small inlet. Probably should have tried jumping for that if I had realized. I'm sure there will be... Hello, what are you?
You like
Mechanoid variant, huh? Okay.
Do you like the new means of the scan visor?
Yeah, it's neat. Interesting that they're doing spins on what already exists rather than trying to just reinvent the wheel, as it were. Or rather, just have it be a separate power. A powerful burst of energy. Oh, it's just the rats. Alright, let's try this then. Do I have... Hang on. Is it... Oh, wait a minute. Since I can aim it, they probably expect me to hit it from the other side. That would be my guess anyway. I don't see a point where I could.
Oh, that is cool. So I did notice you activated some sort of elevator there.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, this went down, I saw some energy moving from there after the charge shot.
Oh. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I might have missed that if it had just been me. Thank you, brother. And then they have you do this frequently, so that it's a charged shot that continually sends you up, I would think. Is that just enough to where you could jump up, perhaps? That's probably all it is. Try one more time. And then now that that's been a hit, what if I just...
You may need the extra jump.
Well, I'm gonna need something if I want to proceed. Although... Oh, wait. Oh, duh. Wee.
How do you like this back shot?
It's neat. Already scanned you. Come on, you be. Oh, let me look at it. Come on. Okay. Withstand extremely high pressure. Several explosive impacts. Oops. That'll probably come into play later. Son of a...
Whereas you don't just destroy them.
Well, I will now. Now that they have wronged me.
I think you have to...
I mean, there's nowhere else to go, so we'll let the game decide. Now. Alright. And those. Alright, elevator recall terminal, presumably to continue letting us go downward. I can destroy those. Not that I need to right now. Alright, further down? Further down. Deeper into the clouds, apparently. Any deaths yet? I just started, Lou. Calm down.
Anything that this place... Anything that this place reminds you of?
Not yet. That looks fancy. Or important. Let's fuel the engine core. Okay. Presumably that's an operating arm of some kind? Yeah. Let's see. Elevator recall terminal. Okay. Once online, push the hologram to operate. Okay, cool. Alright, maintenance tank, huh? Only with explosives or by a powerful blast, huh?
In other words, that's the missile lock door.
Okay, I'm hearing noises. What's going on up there? Is there something in here? Stage 2, huh? Can't wait for the usual boss that has you stuck for 50 hours? Oh, come on. Metroid Prime... Not even Metroid Dread threw that at me. Chill.
Yeah, though, it did take you having to find all the items before you could take on Ravenbeak.
As if you wouldn't wait until you had all the items yourself. Unless you want to show off. You keep talking mad shit and keep saying that you're going to stream it someday. The cartridge is on that bookcase right there whenever you want. You're gonna be off for what, 2 weeks over Christmas? Don't let me stop you. We get along wonderfully, before you ask.
Oh, wow.
A lot of them. I just throw this one there. Okay, that knocks out a group, but I probably shouldn't try blasting them all. 70%. Once startup completes, we'll begin autonomous work, huh? Alright, so now I'm committed to being down here. Oh, sorry, I keep wanting to use... Okay. I keep wanting to use the gyro reset to... Hello. Okay, don't stand in the water. Sage advice. Alright, thus far it's been a lot of minor puzzle solving. So, what else you got, game?
Yeah, I did see a video with the cutscene, so I think I know how you charge it, but I'm not gonna say, hey, just in case I'm wrong, and also...
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy this game knowing as little as possible.
And I could be wrong. I'm gonna get back my theory.
Alright, currently offline as always. What are these? Look important. Components printer. Okay. Since one of your kind has insulted me, you all must die, clearly. Or even marked as enemies. Presumably. Alright, here we are. We're sealed with a lock unit. Yep. Manufacturing floor to elevator to power core. Okay.
Okay, so you're probably just gonna keep going down until...
I mean, that's what the map's telling me.
We're all 3D printing.
Well, for controlling 3D. Okay. Just real quick. Okay, I'm comfy now. Alright, so eventually I'll get the spider morph.
Well, spider ball.
You get
or
my
whatever
point.
it's called.
I think it is spider ball, but still. I'm gonna call it spider morph just to bother you.
Whatever, Power Ranger.
Eh?
ID Morphin Power Rangers. Whatever it was.
That looks like it's gonna break. I'm gonna go check this way out first. Actually, what's the map say? Okay, so we've got... that main... Oh, okay, so that leads our... Okay, clearly I have to go off the beaten path first. Even though I had a feeling that might happen. Oh, I'm fine, actually.
Yeah, it was...
Although it looks like they won't let me proceed in this direction. Grappling already? Huh. Interesting. How's the game so far for you? I couldn't watch the full stream due to the no phones thing in school. Oh yeah, with when I was... Fair enough, because when I started, yeah, it would have been mid-afternoon where you're at, so...
And I was at work as well, so I couldn't be there.
Short version, the level design seems to be more linear than what we had seen in Prime Remastered, which I suppose was to be expected to an extent, although probably not what people were looking for.
Yeah,
As far as the atmosphere, it seems to be still doing a good job on that count, and the puzzle solving thus far has been intriguing, albeit easy based on the fact that I've been able to get through it without too much difficulty. Still, independent of those concerns, I think the only major concern is just some of the, the other character that we've met here bothered the hell out of me on his first introduction. It got better, though.
What did he look like?
You can go watch my stream, I guess, but it was... Have you seen anything about Mackenzie?
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
The engineer.
Yes.
What would... If you were to compare him to any other character from any other games that we've done, what would you best link him to?
I would think he aims like a Borderlands character, but that's beside the point.
I know, but... Yeah.
What that over here?
Would you consider him something like that scientist from StarCraft 2, Guardians of Liberty?
No, he was actually tolerable. From the beginning. Hurting me. Yeah, probably just one of the small fry. Alright, what are these? More grapple points. Feels like we should be getting a grapple hook soon. So, either way, Mackenzie annoyed the hell out of me on his introduction, though he got better. Oh, actually, hang on. I think I know what they will. That's one. Huh. I can hit a button to jump up instead of just clicking gyro. Well, I guess that makes sense. We just got used to it.
Yeah, from this. Yeah, from doing it in
Yeah, because Metroid Prime 3 was our first, so that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, and then
Is it already
Trilogy
giving
was
me?
the next one.
Is it already giving me Spider Ball? Hang on. Oh, it's just maintenance tank stuff. Oh, don't fall off. It would probably only be damage, but I don't need chat making fun of me that soon. Whee! Is there anything interesting here? How could they use a different sound effect for everything, given that it's psychic?
Maybe it was meant if the thing was moving back and forth, Earth?
Wait, there's probably going to be a bit where I have to dodge around something, isn't there? That's how these always work.
Well, that's my thinking.
Well, how much of the levels have you seen? I guess that's the next question.
I haven't. Yeah. Considering how long some of the 100% videos are, I would not have time to do some 10-hour or things in last.
Yep, I see exactly why they put them there. That's nice to hear because I was thinking of getting a game to play for this winter break. Yep, I think you'd have fun with this. Probably a bit easy compared to Metroid Prime Remastered, but if you don't mind millennial character writing, you'd probably not have too much of a problem with it. And even then, it's only for parts of it. Hopefully none of the other characters are annoying, although I hear one other character rubs people the wrong way. Oh, jeez. Well, they still gave me plenty of time to get up here. Alright, and then we just jump up. Oh. Oh.
Good, we're back online. The facility's power has been restored. Once you return to the top floor, open the next tower.
Alright, and then... Wait, why is there an alert next to me? Is that just because of all of the spinning? Yeah, it could be. Either way. Oh, what's that? Okay, cool. But yeah. Thus far, bear in mind I've only gotten 2 hours in, but thus far it seems fun. It is Metroid Prime.
Oh. Wait, did you double jump in your floor?
Nope, I don't think so.
Well, once we get out of this tunnel, let's back again.
Whoops, here.
Yeah, I think that may have been
Yeah,
just...
it probably just looked weird for you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now that we've seen to that, presumably, now that these are working, I can bring them back to me. Or there's... Ooh, here we are. Component printer terminal online. Touch the hologram to activate all printers and initialize the manufacturing line. I was forced to play Sonic 06 no mods, so any game is an upgrade. Who forced you?
Probably it is.
And where do you go to punch them? You shouldn't punch them. Don't do that. I do not endorse that. Alrighty. How do I summon the elevator? Or do I just go that way?
I think you just walk back the way you came.
And probably is. Well, the problem is where I came from is up here, so
That doorway is probably your best bet.
yeah, but this was leading to a different walkway, right? Which is currently electrified, and I don't have grapple.
Alright.
And I don't have grapple. So presumably,
Maybe you have to use your... Oh, wait.
what?
Maybe you have to use your nieces to bring the thing down?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Well, if that was it, I'd see a mode of some sort that I can manipulate.
Wait. Oh, wait, that was just holograms for the...
Anything interesting here? Anything more of import from this? No. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, because everything thus far has been relatively obvious. Is there something that I can... Well, let's look around. Okay, so there's a point where I can recall it, but... Let's go around a bit more. Actually, hang on. They're bringing stuff through here. Alright, that was... Hang on. Is there... It looks like I need Spider Ball then. Well, it looks like Spider Ball will be relevant eventually, but I don't know where I get it. Unless I can just...
I don't think we can destroy those.
Most likely not. They're looking for it. I'm assuming they hurt. Worth a try. Let's see. There are the entrances through there.
Yeah, I think we're going to be working on this.
Yeah, go ahead. I am distracting you.
In fact, it was from this release that I didn't get anything done last night because I was distracted by it.
Of course. Excuses, excuses. Alright, so not too much of import that way. How about this way? It was a friend who made you, and it was a challenge to see who could beat the game for 20 bucks. I didn't win because of those loops. Well, as long as you were all suffering together, I suppose there's some camaraderie to be had. Oh, interesting. This game looks so good. Oh yeah, it's pretty. I set it to performance mode since that I don't have much that's 4K capable right now, at least the way I'm playing it. So, it's I don't know if it's holding 120. It's definitely holding a smooth... Well, it definitely feels pretty smooth. Hang on a minute. No, those are just... No, that's just marking out the part. Oh. I needed to get out of the way of that. Some question. I just shoot... Well, let's see if I can lock on better. Didn't think so. Wait. Dumb idea.
What are you thinking of?
What if, rather than joining the assembly... Okay, that's clever. Aww.
Oh, I think I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be in...
What, should I morph ball immediately after?
No. Go to the one with the wheel.
Oh, that might actually be it. So right now I'm at the part that it doesn't want. Alright, morph bomb doesn't do anything.
Which one was the... I think that was it?
Huh. If this actually works, that's gonna be funny. You'd think it would still pick up that it's off, but this would be funny if it... Okay, that's cute. Alright, don't hit any of the electrical stuff, I assume. That would likely be ill-advised. At least they have pseudo guardrails on this. Because even game journalists needed to finish this game. Okay, I shouldn't say that.
Okay, so...
Alright, so that required a little bit of cleverness on my part. Very well. And then I can set this up to where I don't have to go that way. Alright, cool. I don't know if there's a way to recall from there, but either way. Did I already scan that there? Okay, cool. It's just that. Alrighty, let's keep making our way back up. This game pretty. I don't know how... Actually, I'm curious to know. I do still have my Switch 1, so and I do have that hooked up to its TV. Well, I was planning on doing some offline recording to test out how the mouse function works on a couch, as opposed to on my cramped desk, so... I'll have to mull over that. I wonder if Pokemon Scarlet and Violet run good, because when I play my frames are choppy, even from me, and my Switch heats up fast. The Switch 2 version actually has been improved, from what I hear. where it's doing it relatively consistent 60 now. Uh-oh. The defenses have activated, haven't they? Yep, they don't like me. Oh, interesting. And you can blast them around a bit by doing that too. Useful. Here we are.
We need to do the same thing on top of there.
Looks like it's transporting more than just one piece, so is there any... Actually? Oh, looking at that, maybe. Looks like they're being fed in from a central location, so unless I can somehow jump... Maybe I could, but I don't think that's what they want. I think they want me to approach from a different direction on this one. Oh, I see what they want me to do. Observe, brother. I was telling you about this earlier. Hiya! Psychic bomb. And now I can be the one to be the part that moves along.
Yeah, though from what it looks like, it doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah, it's mostly just a puzzle-solving thing. Probably more a gimmick than any serious mechanic, but still a neat little spin. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
I mean, if it works. Parts that failed inspection, huh? I am allowed to leave, right? Yes. Alright, let's make sure that we have the elevator so we don't have to worry about that again. Ooh, laser.
Oh, I think I know what we have to... I saw something there. We're gonna have to time it to where the parts come through that block part of the laser. Like that.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, that's still sealed off.
Guess we have to do the timing.
Well, it looks like they give plenty of time. I can probably move fastest in Morph Ball, so we will do this. Ah, we'll have to do it on the other side, too.
Looks like we're gonna have to do it multiple times from the looks of it.
Oh, and they even have an explicit spot where I need to use Morph Ball. Okay, cool. Huh, interesting. We'll need to jump up above that one. That's fine. Whee! Alright, relatively basic, but still.
Poor guard.
Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Nope. Not X, R. At this point, I should put X as the missile button if I keep pressing it like that. There we go. And now I can get back without going through that ring. Good. I wonder though how hard they'll make it in the late parts of the game. We shall see.
Yeah, you may also want to consider some more energy.
Yeah, actually, brother, how long were the long plays?
Well, I think about one of the latest ones from one person that I'm following, I'm watching do this is some 10-ish hours.
Okay, about what I expected. So in theory, we can have this done and dusted within a week if I'm just spamming these, which is the plan as I've stated. Okay, I should stop using missiles if that's all they're gonna give me. Dumb question. extremely high prep, several explosive impacts. So they probably want something like cluster missiles or what have you. Wait a minute, this is about to... That was gonna damage me if I stayed on, wasn't it? So I'll need to wait until it's not doing damage and then jump on, by the looks of it.
Oh, and it looks like... Oh, may as well get ready for the next set.
Alright, we'll let it pass. How safe is it? Oh, crap! Okay, don't jump on that early again. I just realized how low health I am. Crap.
Yeah.
Okay, wait for it to power down, then jump on. Oh, it even gives a warning to mind the electricity. I hope I'm not going to have to consistently do it. This could be rough. I don't like this one. That's what this is for. Okay.
May as well.
Alright, that gives me some leeway.
Now just to wait for it to do it again.
Alright, then we... Yep. Alright, so it activates. Goes down. Jump up. Alright, the next one. Zoom, it'll be center. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, check the map. Which side?
I think it goes...
Other side. Looking at that.
Yeah, so...
Okay, now that we know, we will not panic.
I'm surprised you don't just start on the side that it will... You know, since you can...
You know, that would be smart. Wait a minute, what am I doing?
Oh, right. Because you have to wait for the things...
Yeah.
But you essentially have to race across them. And once it dies down...
Presumably I can... Okay, yeah, but I've got enough jump where I can make it, so in theory I'm not under too much rush. They haven't made it completely untenable. Okay. Still neat. A bit more nerve-wracking with how much damage I've taken recently, but hey. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. And then I'll move to the center for the final. Right here should be good. I see another blip on the mini-map to be mindful of, but hopefully it won't play a role. We shall see.
We may as well activate that panel so that way...
Yeah. Actually, I should... Huh.
Yeah, that way we
We
don't
may
have
as
to
well
do
check
the
out
things
through here, because I haven't been through this door, actually. Let's go. Although I did see a robot. There we go. Oh, interesting.
They can cling to the walls.
They climb now?
I'm surprised you don't just use your charge beam to just suck the things in. That's what it was for.
Yeah, but it's more fun to just blast and run up to them. Oops. I always hit the wrong button. It was even worse for Dread, as you saw. I'm waiting for that missed jump. Well, not this time, Lou. Ha ha ha. And now we've got the elevator. Wait a minute, can I reach over there now?
Probably gonna need to... Anyone to throw... I bet you can throw a power of morph ball bomb in there.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Whoops. Nope. It's got an explicit force field. It looks like if I want in there, I'll have to approach it from another direction. Those look like spider rails, so that's probably how they want me to do this.
Anyway.
One day it'll happen. If you insist. Although, to be fair, it has already sort of happened, given I took way more damage than I needed to earlier. At least I've gotten mostly comfortable with the controls, I think. Alrighty, we continue our ascent. And look at that pretty everything.
We're almost back up to 100%.
Lucky us. Anything good through here I need to grab? Yeah, because I did the last of this earlier. Alright, that'll be good enough for 100% for new. And here we are. Actually, I wonder if I can activate that now. That's probably what they want me to do to start with, unless I'm able to open this up now. Although what they... Hold on, what's this? Kinetic energy, huh? Which, actually... Guys, that was just the... Well, okay, before anything else...
Are you back on the top floor? Anything you can activate now that the power's back on? To clear the way to the next tower. With this storm, we might lose signal, but...
But indeed. Well, first things first. Save early, save often. They're explicit about when you can save, but I may as well take it when I can. Alright. Can I do anything with the bike now? I have to approach it from this direction. Yes. That seems a bit arbitrary, but okay. Still nothing, huh? There we are. I'm revisiting Three Hopes and I forgot how long it takes to complete a whole chapter 100%. Oh yeah, it can take a bit, if you try and do every single battle on the way. Those the assembled Viola bikes? Yeah. Transferring to Tower Station 2. Can I double back this way for anything useful? Because if we can't do anything on the ground floor, there's nothing of use in the towers, at least. Then I guess our recourse would be to check back this way. Ah, right. One of the kinetic stuff. Presumably this requires kinetic, not... Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. They're expecting kinetic. Right? Yeah. Struck repeatedly with a physical impact. I do not have the means to strike repeatedly with missiles, so... Oh, hang on! What dish? Oh, interesting. Oh, this is what I was supposed to do, huh? I'm missing a lot of obvious stuff today. I'm sure this is safe. Ah.
Yep, the suit that we saw in the trailers. Yo, the Viola suit.
We've got enough dramatic choir. We don't need an announcement. Okay, and that's driver registration required, huh? So that's to make us compatible with the Viola more so than anything else. Okay.
Anyways, what do you think of the aesthetics of the Viola suit?
It's alright. Oh, interesting. They're having us go this direction first. Dramatic music play. worst way to introduce it, I suppose. Speed limited, huh? Alright. Where'd it go?
I think you can.
Oh, interesting. So I can summon it at any point. Huh, fascinating.
Yeah,
A bit clunky to have it just disappear like that, but hey, I'll take it.
Probably-
You're thinking too hard? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just gonna say I had a little bit to drink and let that be the excuse, right? It's not the excuse. It wasn't that much, but it's funny anyway.
Speaking of which, I should probably get back to making supper.
Well, unless you want to give commentary, I need to go check something downstairs.
True.
Alright. Speaking of which, I do need to check on something downstairs. I will be back in about 30 seconds. Sorry about that, boys. Just needed a seat of something downstairs. Alrighty, we're back in it. Alrighty. Now that I've lost everybody who's watching, most likely. Oh, one person. I don't care that much. If I cared, I'd be on the unscripted channel and spamming this relentlessly. Either way. Let us carry on. Alright, be offline. That's presumably just the sign for this. Yes, we are back. Excuse me as I get settled in. Alright, let's take a look at the map for it. So, I believe our objective is on Tower 3. We just came from that direction. Presumably they connect to each other? Yes. Okay, cool. You can drive from one tower to another without too much concern. And here's the save point. Lucky us. Now that we have Leviola's suit, alrighty. Get these away before they cause us trouble. Are we gonna have to reactivate this tower as well? I'll be curious to see what kind of differences they can bring forth for each tower. Because thus far it's been go from one location to the next without too much maze-like aspect to it. Well, too much of a maze-like aspect to it. Uh-oh. Those things attacked me earlier on the prior stream. I'll be very curious to see if we have problems with them later. Static music playing. What is it? A spinner. Okay. So, should I be worried about that? Yep, I'm gonna be worried about that. I feel like that's a very inefficient way to get in here. Alright, so... Interesting. My missile was deflected. Alright, we'll just start blasting them. Okay. Are they gonna throw? Yep. They threw a bunch at us the first time. They're not gonna end at 3. Not much is obvious. Alright, where are the others? There's one. Set for... Well, I was about to say set for stun, but let's be honest, no. Okay, so they have a little bit of a guiding laser before they let the real laser loose. Okay. Although that is assuming that you're able to respond in time and move in the proper direction. But I may have been able to jump to avoid some of that. Possibly. Well, there's the game throwing something at me. I can't tell if you're telling them to attack me or me to attack them. Magnetism. Interesting. Alright, let's keep looking around. Alright, out of curiosity. Oh, I saw a bit of a rise in the reflection for a moment. There we go. Again? You gonna throw a different kind of enemy at me? Oh, they just teleported this time. That's new. Oh, interesting. That's how you're gonna make this one different. Alright, I'm down. I wonder why they scattered so many crates around here. They knew we would need them. Can't tell if he's just gonna summon more if I blast him. In theory, he can't looking at this, but knowing this game, they might try something. Can I scan you now? Thank you. Oh, hello. Probably the best way I have in order to knock him around. Dude! It disappeared. Damn, that did a lot. Hello. Ow. Oh, I see. There's a limited amount of charge you can put on these. What I was hearing was a charge.
What's going on?
The thing keeps teleporting to where I'm having trouble landing a hit on it. Okay, he's down. Good. Oof. That was annoying. Right on the tip of the vetoes, yeah, pretty much. Okay, we're alive.
It'll probably be easier to take them on as you get better equipment.
I don't know about that. I guess we'll just have to see, won't we? Also, hello Gray, how are you doing? Did I not scan the elevator? Okay. I'm sure that'll have no repercussions at all whatsoever. I'm gonna just have this charged and ready. I'm gonna choose to be nervous. They are giving me the elevator lift back up. Well, you question that a little. This is gonna be another arena for him, huh? Except we're gonna have those guys throwing crap at me, aren't they? Oh, come on. This room screams boss room. I know you want to. This room screams boss room. I know you want to. Don't toy with me, game. I know you wanna. You know you wanna. Oh, the morph ball form of this looks cool. Alrighty. Nice and simple. At least that part. And here we are. Alright, this time I gotta get rid of the small fry. Get the safe side. Oh, am I gonna have to psychic bomb that one? Probably. Yep. And then I can just jump over to the other one. Where are all those flying? There we go. Are they drones of some kind? Doesn't look like I have easy access to my gyro again. I'll actually go here. Same deal as before.
Those are probably weapons.
Electric shock will activate. Which probably means I'm gonna have to deal with it as soon as I activate the generator this time. Is there a psychic? Oh, it looked like there was psychic. What's this do? Psychic boost rail. Well, I don't have boost ball yet, so not much I can do about that. So, nothing for it but to head down. Huh. Less opportunities to avoid getting zapped, huh? Oh yeah, those are definitely some kind of drone. I think. Are they a drone? I honestly can't tell. They're speeding up in response to the generator. I'm sure that'll have no negative consequences once I get out of here. I think the first one's over this way. Oh, lovely. Where are those things going? Man, only one opportunity, huh? Oh! Why did it go red again? Oh, of course they're gonna attack me, whatever they are. What are you? Zappy. Light drone. Presumably I have to blast the management unit.
Can you scan the management unit?
I may be able to. I'm having trouble locking onto it with all the other targets, though.
This almost feels like that one from the core of the Elysium of Leviathan.
That could be.
But at least you're getting a lot of energy for it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. But I'll need to get rid of some of the small fry before I can clearly shoot at it.
Okay, there we go.
Like drone MCU, huh? Okay. Management control unit, presumably.
Can you shoot the things?
Well, I need to shoot some other things first before I get zapped. Oh, damn it. Block my path. Let's at least dispel it. Alright. 1.
At least it's
2.
time to allow you to do
Well,
so.
slows down anyway. Expire. Cable out, let her go! You know what? No mercy, you're getting missiles.
Oh, and of course he brings them back.
Of course! This would be way too easy otherwise.
How much health does that thing have?
Too much, if you ask me. Although I do get a lot of health back for... Gotcha! Well, I got a few solid hits in.
I think charge shots are being not getting out of this thing.
Yeah, charge shot seems to be the way to go. Alright, and now that you're doing that attack pattern, I can just line them up.
And
Keep
knock
this
them down.
Yep, keep the same axis. Don't block me, thank you. Alright, that was a neat little mini-boss. And it got my health back up to full. Even better. Had to burn it. Well, actually, it didn't even burn that many missiles in the grand scheme of things, given how much I got back for. Hello, that's new.
I did see that you got some of the guys dropped missiles, so
That explains it. And clearly I gotta waste all that by by running into something dumb. It is the duality of the Metroid, as we saw with that Silk Song that I clipped out.
The songs. Nope.
Well, Silk Song. It's another Metroidvania. Hollow Knight. I don't think Sex should know about it. It was a moment where I had an enemy gauntlet I needed to deal with, had been struggling with, tried 5 times at it, barreled through it, and then the first time, the literal next room, I step on the in-game equivalent of a rat and die. It was hilarious. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say about boss room? Obvious boss room is obvious.
Might as well scan.
Oh yeah. Oh hi! Electrical shock arm cannon, huh? Further analysis blocked by a powerful psychic jammer, huh? Oh, you gave me a way to recharge. Thank you. I don't have my double jump from the last boss when I last saw you.
You mean
Ow!
at the beginning?
Yeah. Whee!
How much do you know of silence?
Very little. Okay, so going around it doesn't help. Okay, so I can do the dash backwards as well.
Okay, so for an idea of silent.
I know that he's a bad guy, or at least an antagonistic force. That's all I really know.
Yeah, he has a strong hatred of the Galactic Federation and Sans, and he has still an illegal code and weapon as well as power seed from the Federation. Yeah. His first major appearance was Metroid Prime Hunters, where he and 6 others were competing with Sans for the Guffin in that game. Don't know. I want you to try that out since we have options for to emulate it.
At some point it might be worth.
Yeah. He then
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything I can do about that one.
maybe Morph Ball?
I don't think so. Hang on, I have an idea. Oh, that did nothing. That just hurt me.
I still think Morph Ball would do the trick.
I don't. Well, actually.
What?
There may actually be something to that. Hang on. Oh, that does. There was something to that. What? Okay, did you actually know?
No, it's just a hypothesis since he wasn't slowing down.
I guess it's not the craziest inference.
Yeah, also they sent it from a Metroid Prime 2.
Oh, interesting.
Alex is in his chip at the end of the Metroid Prime 3.
What do those do?
Ending where he follows him. He appears at the end of Metroid Prime Federation Force with his player.
People played that game?
Yeah. Yeah. He appears if players did a bonus mission where they get a particular a Metroid egg, and in it, he activates it, and in the process, this catches the Metroid. Which is part of why he has them with him at the beginning of this game.
I do wonder how they'll play a role, because the last boss I fought did seem to be related to Metroid somehow. Ha! Take that, sucker! I'm not entirely incompetent, just mostly incompetent, as we are well aware.
Yeah, and this game is meant to try and flesh out more of why Silence hates the Federation and Samus.
By taking us to a completely different planet where the Federation isn't. Oh, wrong button. That's not the power bomb button. Or morph ball, I guess you should say. I know you want to. Okay, this is silly. Oh, you're not done. And I'm not done, apparently. Oh, that almost worked great. You'd think you'd get dizzy after all this.
Probably something in the suit.
Well, to be fair, Samus would be even worse.
There we go. When he does that, it's safe to attack him.
Ah, damn. I'm just gonna spam rockets at this point. I don't feel like being smart anymore. Die, please. Thank you. A hologram? That's it? Okay, then. Huh.
Well, that's a way to compensate.
I suppose so. Huh. A hologram. So what sort of knowledge does Psylux have of this place, then, that he's able to manipulate the tech into effectively replicating his fighting style? You really wanted that second phase, didn't you, Who? Ever gonna live that Hollow Knight Silk Song moment down? Who said I wanted to? It's hilarious. I will absolutely own that silliness. That was funny. First thing that happens when I see it, I laugh. What are you? Scanner drone. And I can destroy them, but it looks like they otherwise ignore. Oh! More of you! Oh, you're special. Cybot shield. Shield can be removed with a forceful pull that I don't have access to yet. Well, I'll just blast you with rockets then. It'll make me feel better. Why not break you yet? Okay, you took a long time to break. Okay, let's break the thing I know I can break. Okay, so these things tend to work better if you blast them with, well, tend to be weaker to energy blasts, huh? Ah, damn. If this is what kills me instead of the Psylux clone, that would be hilarious. Okay, just shoot at the feet. Everything's fine. So first we have a bunch of platforming challenges, now we've got a bunch of combat challenges, apparently. I feel like there should be a difference in jump height when I'm going up the elevator, but never mind me. At least these respawn for me. Oh, come on! Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Whoa, okay, where'd you come from? Laser beam turret, huh? Ow! You suck. Die. And stay dead for me. Please. Did I not scan this? To be fair, I'm not trying to get all scans. That was surprisingly high damage for just a turret. Now I know why they gave me the energy cell. Ugh. Okay, this is gonna be fun on hard mode when I go back to this later. In theory. I wish a more annoying boss will appear. Honestly, the bosses have been pretty good so far. I've been happy with both of I've been happy with all of them, basically. Ow! Alright, that was simple enough. Okay, good. Who just stabbed me? You did. Die. Perish. You died quick. Alrighty. Cleaning them, huh? Interesting. I guess that tracks. Okay. First order of business, save. Now. I'm amazed that didn't mark me at any point. Alrighty. Now what will this grant me? Oh, missile expansion. That's useful. Let's grab it. Preferably before I get zapped. Ah, it took a bit of damage, but that's okay. Got the save station right there. Yeah, close to time, actually.
Oh, wow. I guess they have been consistent with...
It'll be a bit delayed on their side, though, I suspect. Thought I timed that better, but okay. But yeah, that sound effect is maintained. Has remained consistent.
Yeah, probably same for energy tank, and other upgrades and such.
Alrighty, so that was tower number 12. I go save again just to make sure that everything's good to go. Because I'm gonna get paranoid at this rate. We've been making good time with it, though. I'm about to get a ton of water. Okay. Set. Alright, I'm comfy. Alright, so presumably bring back Viola. Alright, on to the next location. Boom. That did give me a bit of energy for that, not that I needed it. And they'll make sure to show it off properly with this. Unless that did damage to me. It's possible. Fair. Hard to tell, honestly. Alright. And here we are. What might this be? Viola suit upgrade system. Adds heat-resistant features to the Viola suit, activated by the Link's spinner. Okay. That'll be something that we take a look at later, presumably. Alright, so the usual scannables. That looks important up there. What is that? Okay. Offline as expected. Test circuit, huh? Is there going to be a mini game where I get to go looking around for stuff like, well, where I get to do a small course? Test circuit entry granted. Am I not going to have to... Oh, this will be interesting. Does that lead down to where I need to be? Alright. Oh, interesting. So is there not a generator I need to worry about for this area? I wonder what would have happened if I had come here first. Well, let's see what the map looks like before I get too far along. Okay, so it'll plop us down there. And then at the bottom of these... Okay, so this tower is basically one giant test circuit. And at the bottom of it lies our objective. Alright, let's go. Presumably I'll need to do a lap on every... Oh. Performance and combat trials. Alright, so I gotta pass all the trials as expected. Alright, so what's Japan up to? I was gonna make a joke about the more annoying boss being Miles, but I didn't find him to be annoying. His character type has been done in a lot of media and far worse in some cases. Well, the idea of Miles is fine. He was a bit too incompetent and too silly at the start, and I think that's where a lot of people were gonna be put off by him. That's my suspicion anyway, and that's pretty much my opinion as well, that it's too millennial at the start. My usual threshold for whether a character is annoying to me is whether I can yank them out of whatever setting they're in and put them into a Borderlands game without changing a thing, and they would fit right in. Miles fits that to a T. Alright, so what counts as a full lap? Is it this point? Yeah, presumably. So, Miles, I feel, crosses that threshold to where his later dialogue has been fine. I haven't had any complaints about what he's done thus far. Well, at least in this game. Well, at least in this session, I should say. Okay, so I can boost in order to... Okay, interesting. He hasn't been too bad in this one, although we haven't interacted with him all that much. But initially when he's just going, oh my gosh, to everything, yeah, that was a bit much. Power slide. Okay. Interesting. Alright, now I need to hit the center target. I want to really take advantage of it. Huh. Okay, I messed that up. I wonder how complex these trials are going to be. Okay, am I doing it wrong? Well, let's just keep working at it. Oh, right, it's near the very end that it matters. Okay. Keep messing it up. I had it and then I just don't. There it is. Okay. Now I just need to get better at hitting the center one so we can get through this a little faster. Huh. There we go. Now this is pod racing. Yes, I had to make that joke, brother. Don't give me that. Whatever you end up saying. Okay. So when you see the front wheel return to the to the pavement, then you're good. Alright, cool. Oh, interesting. You can do minor adjustments with the left analog. Fascinating. For me, goofball characters only annoy me when their silliness actively hinders the protagonist or gets others hurt without them growing to be more competent. To be fair, he eventually is okay, so I will grant you on that count. Though, there are a couple of points where he made statements where I'm sat there going, hey, you know, I could have figured that out on my own. You didn't need to say that. I'm not that dumb, as much as chat might disagree with me. Alright, what's this trial gonna be? Presumably another complete lap and scan the flying target. And I can still psychic visor? Fascinating. Can I still do all of my psychic powers from the plane? Feel the projectile. Okay, so I still have a pseudo lock-on mechanism. And then I can charge it to an extent. Alright, but I'll need to catch up and boost to it. Okay. Not bad. Alright, that's a neat way to challenge me on this. Make sure that I'm actually boosting to where I need to be. Multi-target functionality. Interesting. That's why they've got the hold. Man, they allow you to make really sharp turns. Holy crap. It can absolutely kill your speed if you're not careful. There we go. Alright. Neat little gimmick. Okay. Neat little gimmick. I'm curious to see how much of this actually translates to when we get to the desert area they were marketing. But thus far, not a bad arena with which to introduce all of this. To some extent, it feels like we're still getting tutorials even up to the halfway point, and extensive ones at that, but still. Final test. I thought there were 3 tracks I needed to worry about. Well, eliminate the first wave of attack targets. Oh, interesting. So... Okay, so it only does really sharp turns when I am... when I am lock-on aiming. Okay, good to know. So lock-on aiming is the only point where it becomes relevant. Where I can do extremely sharp turns. Good to know. There we go. Then I can use that to just knock people around when they land on the ground. Excellent. And then more attack targets. Alright, let's see what you got. Not quite close enough to really take advantage of that one. Yeah, it took him a while to loop back around. There we go. I understand getting annoyed at characters pointing out the obvious. That's why Navi and Alia got so much hatred. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that second one. But personally, I could never bring myself to hate them, because there are people who play those games that need the most obvious things in the world spelled out to them. And when they don't get that, they throw a fit. Even if, well, I guess if we take that in isolation and say, okay, yeah, it'd be good to have that as an option. I think it would be better if it were treated as an option, because the problem right now is you're going to have the core audience who's going to look at that and think, was that really necessary? Did you really need that? And so I think it might be good to at least have that as an option early on, or maybe have that only for the lower difficulty settings. I suppose there is some merit to people who are, for whom it is literally their first video game, but... What's this? Interesting. Construction of the wall has revealed tunnels not found in the structural plan. Unauthorized area on the lowest level discovered. Okay. You know the rules. I said...
There was another.
I'm gonna regret burning those missiles, aren't I? Guess we'll find out.
You have like space for... By the way, yeah, you don't have a large clip at the moment.
No, I do not. I can't just spam. On the subject of Metroid, there was an infamous fiasco that happened when Metroid Dread came out, where a game dev and absolute hack David Jaffe... Oh, I remember seeing that!
Huh?
Oh, it was a case where a former developer for God of War had serious trouble playing through Metroid Dread. You thought I was bad? He literally could not get through it.
Oh, wow.
He could not figure out a basic bitch platforming section. That's the short version. I guess he wasn't dead yet. Okay, I know you're there. I'm not dead! I'm getting better! Rude. This is where they throw a boss fight at me.
It'll be so much easier to go through these and you have more equipment.
Well, it'll be easier to backtrack, perhaps. This is a boss room, isn't it? This screams boss room again. This screams boss room. Yep, they've got the cutscene and everything.
What upgrade do you think you'll get from this?
Oh, there's the description of it. You can break certain parts of the environment despite it being a staple in Metroid games, and the game itself explaining it. He went on to call it bad game design and threw a temper tantrum. Even worse is when the game got an award, he went on Twitter and said it only got an award out of pity because one of the developers died. I didn't remember that part, but damn. I knew there was a lot of brouhaha around that because he was being a total jackass, but... organic computer, huh? Alright. And then fusion with a Metroid.
Probably one of Silex's Metroids.
Well, if Silux is at the point... Okay, so I can blast any panel that is exposed like that, and that allows me to shoot at the core. Oh, interesting.
It can dig.
Zalios used dig! It's not very effective. Okay, so I can blast off a large number. I like the music, though.
I'm gonna have to listen to it at some point. But when...
It's on I think parts of it, at least, are on Nintendo Music if you have that app. You can use your Nintendo account to listen in on it. It's a mobile app, though, so you can actually listen to it while you're at work if you've got earbuds or Bluetooth set up for that. Or you can probably just look it up on YouTube. At least part of it's bound to be on there now. Okay, what'd that do? Okay, presumably just stay away from the pretty lights, and you'll be fine. Okay. Don't allow missiles right now.
Yeah, I usually only use missiles if I have to.
They do let you burn it down faster than fair. Alright, let's see where you're going this time. So that's for a relatively simple gimmick. Although they usually shake things up a little bit once you get further in. So what's the shake-up gonna be? Oh, interesting. Oh, there's the shake-up. I wonder if I could have shot some of those panels as they were trying to... Okay, mine Lazor. Okay, we'd have Lazor. Alright, I got my answer. That's how they're shaking it up. Cool.
What happens if you manage to break all the panels on activation?
Oh, jeez! Oh, oh, they're trying to make me dash for that. Okay, you know what? In an instance like that, a bit of text is... Well, you know what? I got hit by all three of those. I'm no longer allowed to complain about the text.
Well, at least we know we can recover energy by shooting its energy stickers.
Ah, this again. Ah. Man! That could have sucked. I got the message, game. I'm good. Neat boss fight, though. I know I'm not allowed to lock on targets. It's breaking the... Whoa! Okay, how am I supposed to dodge that?
5 seconds.
Up! But the moment I see it moving, it's too late, because I have to double tap the B button.
Oh, at least you can regain energy opportunities and use them.
Can't have to, basically.
Yeah, and use your charge.
I saw a bit of reflection of Samus in that. Glad to see they kept that feature at least. Ah, damn. Did a lot of damage from that, didn't I? Okay, that's how you're supposed to dodge it. Okay, as soon as it gets big, you dodge. Okay, that's a lot of laser. Some of it hit me. Crap, this is actually starting to hurt. Those are homing too, so I need to be mindful. Should not be this close to me. It's gonna get me backed into a corner. I haven't been able to get the timing to get a shot on you. Ah, damn, not too soon. Okay, it counted as a jump instead of a dash. Crap. This is gonna be dicey. Alright, start blasting missiles while you've got a clear opening. It keeps breaking them off. Oh, wait. Okay. The moment I see the laser, I dodge. Got it. Alright, I think I've got a handle on this now. Almost dead. Almost dead.
Almost all of them.
Oh, it'll respawn on it. Yes! Excellent. Alright, that's a cool boss fight. That's nice. Kaboom. Oh, you're giving me double jump? I'm assuming that's what that is. Yep. Oh wait, no, it's... Oh, it is... It is, and it's something else.
Yeah,
It's a yes... It's a yes and. Cool.
Yeah, so it probably gives you more. Hopefully you don't have to have your psychic powers active to use that.
Well, there was a couple of small platforms in the opening in the initial area, once you hit Viros, where you can create a couple of platforms that you can't jump on yet, that you just phase through. Presumably these allows you to just jump onto them without concern. Yep, psychic platforms, there you go.
Yeah. Like how Pegasi can walk on clouds.
Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, cool, and they give you a demonstration. Oh, like that.
Nope, this is just part of the main objective. We're here for the teleporter key. They do make you use it, apparently. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Don't look into the lights! Except you, because it's funny. Two down. Wonder why they scattered the teleporter keys like this. It meant as a failsafe to prevent... Well, to ensure that only someone worthy could use it, or... Ah, here's a demonstration of what we were talking about, brother. Oh, and I did not... enough distance. Although I'm still hearing sound effects as if there's something here I can collect. Might just be the platform stuff, though. It's not quite the same as when there's a missile expansion nearby, so it's probably nothing? Maybe? Oh, I'm at full health. And full missile capacity. Now I can jump back up.
You can get the timing right.
And we're good. So I guess I can just hit the save button real quick. You know what? I think we'll reach the point where we get access to the open world aspect, or at least the more open region. And then once we've done that, we'll probably call it there, because this looks like a good place to wrap up for now. And my hand's starting to cramp up too, so probably for the best. The Joy-Con 2s are definitely more comfortable than the Joy-Con 1, but still. Whee! Yes, I know you're very disappointed that I didn't fail on that boss fight, but too bad.
Yeah, too bad, too sad.
You didn't need to go. Nothing, I'm being silly. Alright. Here we are. I guess then we can just take... Actually... Is there anything else in it through here that's worth checking? Alright, so we can't do anything with that yet. We'll need to double back at some point. I guess then the best thing we can do is just head back to Tower 1 and see if Miles has anything for us. See if Nerd Mackenzie has anything for us. Wait a minute. I don't know if I needed to boost, but I probably should have, so just to be on the safe side. Wait.
You liking the bike?
We'll see how it turns out once we get further along. Although, now that we has it, theory, we can leave this place now? Yeah, it looks like I better clear the way.
I think there's a way you can shoot while on that thing.
There is.
Oh,
It was yes. The entire test circuitry section was one giant tutorial area. Okay, am I getting zapped by the robots or by the? Okay, it's by the robots too. Die.
Probably may have been more worth it. You could attack them with the bike.
Maybe. Where's the linked bomb slot? Get up on this thing? Was it?
Oh, you were supposed to use the bike.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. No, it's saying activated using linked bomb slot. Means I think I need to go up here.
Oh.
Into a maintenance hatch where I can then do this. There we go. Now I can use it to move along. There you go. You were correct. Just the timing wasn't quite right. Nothing over there though. Alrighty.
This is cutscene or loading screen?
Could be either one, honestly. If we hear Miles talking, it's definitely cutscene. Oh, they gave me an autosave. Excellent. Okay. Yes, I did get that save. Now we'll explore a little bit to at least get a sense for the place. Why is there's no gyro control on controlling this thing's motion? Here we are in the wider world. Soul Valley.
Yeah, this thing is definitely key for navigating around.
So, got the Chrono Tower over there. Fury Green, which is presumably where we've been already. And it looks like they've put the next blip for the teleporter key in that direction. Give us somewhere to move.
You found a teleporter key. Congratulations. Looks like there's 3 keys left. Up to you to decide which one to go after first.
Are you gonna tell me where all of them are? Unless... Ooh. Ooh. That's why. Okay, so we've got the Chrono Tower in the center. Okay, so... Huh. I wonder which order they're expecting me to go in. Because usually for stuff like that, there may be an... Well, it doesn't look like there is an explicit order. Although, this may be an order similar to what we had in Metroid Prime 3, perhaps. Wait a minute, what are these anyway? These aren't the green crystals I need to collect, otherwise we could be here a while. Ow. Oops. That looked weird. Oh, I see, that's why. It was just a timing thing. So, in theory, then, if I head in this direction... Wait! Really? Go away. Hey! Come on. What is this, first grade? Whee! Gotta show off, right? Alright. Ooh, green crystals. I need those. I'm pretty sure they're essential in order to complete the game, so hopefully they aren't too difficult to collect, although I've heard mixed things on that. Okay. How do I get over to you? Alright, let's make sure I grabbed all of them real quick. Looks like it? Alrighty. Let's keep it moving. Okay. This place is eerie. Why is there no music? Is this the area where the amiibo gives you music, brother?
I do not know. Because I do know that, as you probably saw, there are 3 amiibos for this. One with Samus in the Viola suit, another with Samus riding the Viola, and then the last one with Samus.
Although,
That looks like a boost
Time to
ball
find the
thing.
next teleporter key. Do you see any landmarks on the horizon?
and that's what I get
Might be a
to...
good place to start.
That's what I get for hitting the radio button. And to be fair, see, optional stuff like that, no issue. Go ahead and collect the energy while I'm here. And missiles, apparently. I guess we...
Wait, what was... Saw some flying.
You're new. Sand shred. Nothing too different, but it looks fits, but how do I get up there? Looks like something I can scan. What are these? Oh, they're not dead yet? Let me scan this first. Ah, that would be why.
Yeah, essentially this game's equivalent to the nests.
I've already thrown a kind of nest at us, though. That's the funny part. Alright, there's one way to get some energy back. You. Large shot expansion. Maximum shot ammo. What are shots?
Oh, I think...
Say nothing.
Yeah. All I know is that I know what it relates to, but you'll find out when... out in due time.
Correct answer. You pass. You can stay. So, Ballistic launcher system online. Operates when its rotary starter is provided with rotational energy. Presumably I can't do anything with this yet, but let's try it anyway.
Yeah, it's a ball thing.
Alright then. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is move Viola over here. Oops. Oh, hang on. I just see something over that way. Ah. Kaboom!
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom!
Please stop. I can't take you anywhere. Not even online. Alrighty. I guess whatever this area is gonna be the next one we check out. Here goes nothing.
Assuming we have the equipment to do so.
That is true. We could end up needing to go back somewhere else, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It seemed like the closest one, so we are here.
Yeah, because I think...
And it looks like it gave it save, but...
Oh yeah, I think...
What are you?
A volcanic area. You can scan the lava.
Well, you can see the description. Solidified of cool quickly. So are we gonna get a... Well, I'll be curious to see what we end up getting here. Heat-based or fire-based? Activation of teleporter key. Volcano heart, huh? Alright. Bites. It's bound to be a... Alright. First save point we see, we're calling it there.
Yeah. If it's what I think...
Oh, hang on. Oh, useful.
So...
A little early at the start, but you got there. I don't know how it sounded to chat, though, because there can be some latency when I'm trying to hum along this stuff. It depends on how long the stream's been going. Yeah, there might be a little bit of latency. It should be fine for the actual recording and the stream, but it sounds like there's a slight delay in when I see the projectile and when it actually gives the sound effect. Still, that's just a quirk I have to deal with because of how I'm playing this. What lies within? I'm surprised they haven't given me a save point. Let's vehicle ring. Well, form one.
Probably a shortcut back.
Most likely.
Also, have you taken any heat damage yet or no?
Surprisingly, no. This looks important. Hello.
Blair pool. I don't think we can go through here just yet.
Depends on... Well, we'll see how far we're allowed to go. Hang on, what was that about Viola? Oops. That's not the Viola button. to our humble abode, apparently. Or not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here later.
Maybe. And there's our trailer shot. I'll see any alternatives either.
Yeah, those other paths down are probably how you get up and down from there.
I kind of want to... Well, I may as well look around on the ground real quick, just out of morbid curiosity. Literally took the bridge out entirely, huh? And that's too far away to scan. Just out of curiosity. Yep, as expected. And what might this be? Rockfall has blocked the high-powered explosives. Assuming missiles aren't enough? Yeah. Alright, looks like I'm not allowed through here yet. Guess we'll use this to try and get through the area a little faster, since it doesn't look as if there's too much I need to worry about down this way. Okay, so this area is definitively saying... Oh, lovely. Not done dealing with me, huh? You sure? Yeah.
May as well see if the radio
At least they'll let me through here now. How have I not scanned you yet?
How have you not scanned the energy particles?
Because I don't... You know how much I've been caring about the scans? I worry about all those on my hard mode run. Save? Save. Alright, we're done for today.
So you got the viola suit and the viola.
Alrighty. We will call that there. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrapping up. Definitely shouldn't spend more than a couple hours with this a day, but if it's only about 10 hours to get through it 100%, although it's pretty fair, add 50% more because it'll take me a bit to find stuff if I don't want to look things up.
I was about to say that some of these videos were probably guys who knew what they were doing.
Or who had trimmed out the fat. Either way. So, thus far, continuing on, fairly linear as far as the level design, but at least relative to what we had with Prime, but I suppose that's somewhat to be expected given the story development cycle. So, and no issue with the companions being annoying, so still maintaining a good impression thus far. As for when I'll be able to jump into this next, I'm not sure if I'll be able to see to this tomorrow. Most likely not. Would I be able to see this? Maybe if I... no, I have to do retakes tomorrow mornings for a video I'm working on, so... Yeah, I should focus on retakes for tomorrow instead of recording this. As fun as this is, there's a good chance I don't stream this tomorrow because I'll need to worry about a bunch of stuff around the house, including taking care of retakes for what's I've got currently working on for the review channel. Apart from that, I don't think there's too much to report here, because with this being the game dungeon, this is where I go. That you're about to go all out and dodge normally. You presume too much. Still, either way, since this is the game dungeon, I usually don't worry about promoting streams here too often, so I start here whenever I can, whenever I feel like it, and that'll pretty much be how I operate. This will effectively be the primary thing I worry about, so the timing might be a little wonky. It'll basically be whenever I'm finished with work or can squirrel away the time. So sometimes it'll be Sunday morning, sometimes it'll be Saturday afternoon, sometimes it'll be, well, it probably won't be Friday nights, because I'll keep that clear on future weeks so that I can at least do the once a week on the unscripted channel. But either way, should be interesting to keep going through this. Thus far, so far so solid. Some issues, but so far so solid. Alrighty, next time we jump in, we'll see if I'm allowed to keep wandering around the lava area. If I am, I guess we'll see what kind of trouble I can get up to. Otherwise, I suppose we can go wander around the open world a bit more, or at least the desert area, try and find where I should go next. Alrighty, should suffice. Should suffice. Alrighty then. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope this was as entertaining for you as it was for me.